Yo,
What it do? What it do?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I know y'all been it's been a long time. We ain't seen us in like a month.
Yeah. It has been a little minute though.
Yeah.
It's all right. We back though.
Yeah, hell yeah. I was gonna shoot during Christmas break, but
It's family
Christmas.
time,
Yeah,
man.
it's family time, so I ain't didn't wanna come between that. But the show's back. We back in our working schedule program. Midday drunk, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, morning drink. It feel like the Breakfast Club mixed with Drink Champs.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Shit.
But yeah, like always, follow the podcast on Instagram at Ignance is Bliss. You tune in to us every other weekend, Saturday, Sunday. I really don't have a set day. I'm just trying to sound professional, but
Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. We gonna get it steady though.
yeah. How'd you enjoy your Christmas? How
Christmas was good.
What?
We doing it for the kids at this point, so
Yeah.
So Christmas was
for the
cool, you know.
Did you get anything for Christmas?
I actually got a couple gift cards, some socks, some grown people shit. You
Grown-
know,
grown people shit.
adult ass gifts. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So like, yeah, it was cool though. Like I was grateful. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my family. Shout out to, my kids, everybody who enjoyed their Christmas, man.
Yeah. I had the same thing, like grown people gifts. Like I had my boss, he gave me a pair of socks. And like, I got a Plaza Azteca gift card for $25. So
if your boss give you some socks, like I just got a problem with that. Like I know you're supposed to be grateful, but come on, what's up with the raise? Like you see me every day. What's up with the bonus? You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, since I've been there for like a certain time period, and I'm not even gonna be. This is my tomorrow's gonna be my last day with my boss.
oh,
So
true.
I'm going to a new crew, so I'm not expecting shit like that in the shipyard. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Y'all, if you work at the yard, you know shipyard politics. But
I heard about y'all.
yeah, he got us. He got everybody the crew socks, but it's some good ass socks. Like,
Yo, you know what?
Yo,
I got some good ass socks too. Like they were some actually like comfortable ass socks. Like, it was dope.
like white people know their brands.
Yeah.
I was like, yo.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I never heard this sock brand. When I put the motherfuckers on, that shit came knee high. That shit was comfortable as hell.
That shit probably hitting all the pressure points and shit.
I wore them to work. I said,
Floating, bitch.
floating. I was airwalking on them hoes.
Shout out.
But my favorite gift that I got for Christmas this year. So, you like the glassware, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was peeping the glass. These
peeping
shits
the
was
glassware,
nice, though.
right?
Yeah, these shits was nice though. These shits nice. Ooh, I ain't even peeped that though.
Yes, sir.
That's lovely. I like that.
Y'all looking at the decanter, official decanter. Gave it to me by my baby moms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out, baby mom.
Shout out,
yo.
baby mom. I told her I appreciate it a lot, and I really do, because that shit looks hard.
Yeah, that's dope.
Grown.
Man.
That's grown man shit right there.
Yeah, yo. That's dope, yo.
Yeah. What do you think is in there?
Is that what we drinking?
Yeah, you're looking at aged rye whiskey, 10 years age. Cost a pretty penny.
Is it?
Nah, it's just Jack Daniels. But you would believe it.
I'm about to just say, God damn, it's kind of early to be drinking that shit, ain't it?
You would believe it though, just because of how fancy it looks.
Nah, you right though.
Look at that shit. Like, if I said some bullshit, like, this is aged rye. Let me get closer to the mic.
Yeah.
This is aged rye whiskey, pure to perfection.
They wouldn't have no fucking
Bottled
choice to
in-
believe that though.
Bottled in teak wood barrels, the finest barrels that you can find. One of 3 bottles of whiskey here in this ancient decanter.
I buy it.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
I believe it, bro.
In
But
reality, we just drinking some regular old Jack Daniels and shit.
early morning on the Jack.
Yeah. I swear, if I bring a female over, I'm not going. Girl, that's exotic shit you drinking right there. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
used to
money
drink-
though. I love that though. Like shout out to Baby Moms for that one. That's dope.
Yeah, shout out my baby moms. I was like, oh, that's sweet. I felt bad because I ain't get her nothing, but I wasn't expecting a gift.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't get my Baby Moms nothing either.
See,
So,
I wasn't
you know.
expecting a gift.
I wasn't either though, and I
Yeah.
don't think I got one actually. So it's cool.
Yeah. I got a birthday gift. I got a birthday gift. Her birthday was
Don't make me. Oh, true.
See, her
true,
birthday
true.
was the month before
Got you.
December, so it was
Got
like,
you.
you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
And it was a rent check too, and my daughter's birthday was the week before Christmas. I said, man, y'all just hit me over the head this week.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there.
Yeah, but you know, I try to, I make up for it being a good daddy.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a good daddy. Oh,
Yes, sir, fellas. This is
it's a good investment. It looked like.
this is like this is what I say. It's nice to have in the crib, you know what I'm saying, if it's a little fancy and all that. But I think it's more of the story like, man, y'all couples, not couples, but y'all co-parents that can't get along. Cause you get nice shit like this. do your job as a parent, you know what I'm saying? Co-parent well, shit, be cool with her boyfriend. Don't do something. You know what I'm saying?
Facts though. Like
Girls go on girls' night with her with her new woman.
peace is always the way, man.
Yeah, peace is the
always
wave.
the way.
You know what I'm saying?
Run a nice decent village.
Yes. And
Come
the
on
way
now.
we coexist together, we get nice shit like this decanter. So, that's a more. That's a quick gem on y'all head, on your head top.
Nigga mic drop real fast.
Mic drop on a nigga. I couldn't even do the real mic drop. Y'all see. All right,
What's in your mind, brother? What's going on?
man. Honestly, I wanted to get indulged about the who's that football player that played for the Bills?
DeMar Hamlin.
Damar Hamlin. So
Prayers up to that young man. I know he's doing better as of today. I heard he got the breathing tube out and stuff like that, but that was a scary situation though, man. Yeah.
my question is, actually, I ain't got a question yet, but when I saw the shit, I was like, that has to be the most scariest thing to ever go through. And then they tried to still play the game.
I think they I think they made an attempt, but like the players weren't going for that shit. They didn't want to play that game, and I don't blame them. Like after seeing that, like they was giving him CPR and for like 9 minutes or whatnot, like just trying to save that young man life on the field. There was no way them players was going out there playing that game. So like,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
they gave them. They was like 5-10 minutes maybe to warm up and get ready, but they was not playing that game. I knew it was over. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just like my prayers were just going out to him and hoping that everything was good for real. Cause like, that's some scary shit even for his family that was in attendance. You know what I'm saying? Like they gotta watch that shit and then ride with him to the hospital. Like that's just wild. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just glad he doing better as of today. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the NFL gonna do what they gotta do as far as the schedule. They gotta fix that. You know what I'm saying? Now that he good, like I can say like they just kind of gave, you know what I'm saying, the Bengals our division. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just throw that out there, that little gem out there. That was kind of whack.
Nigga.
I am like, cause like, what if they had lost? Like, anyway, like, I'm thankful that the young man's doing better. That's all that matter for real. But goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like NFL, you know what I'm saying? They adjusted the schedule, so the shit gonna look a little wild toward the end of the season. But you know what I'm saying? All that matters is that he's doing better. So
Yeah. See, I kind of like. I'm on my main thing I kept thinking about with the whole situation was like, how do we go forth with this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't say they gotta doing like any bannings or something like certain way how you supposed to hit a player or whatnot. But at the same time, it's like, where do we go forth with this?
It was a clean hit though. Like it wasn't nothing malice
hit,
about the hit. It was a good hit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like now that he's like becoming more stable, they'll be able to do more tests on him to see, you know what I'm saying, like what caused it. But like,
so before you go, Corey, for those who listening, if you don't know what we're talking about, Damar Hamlin.
DeMar Hamlin.
DeMar Hamlin is a player for the Buffalo Bills. He got hit really hard, got up, and had a heart attack, right?
Cardiac arrest.
And this was last Sunday.
Nah, this was on Monday. This is Monday that just passed. Yeah. It was a Monday night game.
So
it happened in like the first quarter. Like it was a clean hit. Like he was on defense, so he actually initiated the hit almost, and it looked like a decent hit. He actually stood up after the hit and collapsed. So you know what I'm saying, like I said, like he's as he's getting into stable condition and they can do more tests on him, we'll know what caused it. But like it could be something that he had going on already. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like I said, if you look at the replay, like it looked like a pretty decent clean hit. It didn't look like nothing like you would be like alarmed by or anything. And he actually stood up after the hit and just collapsed. So
that's the shit that kind of scared me, is the fact that he collapsed, like got up and just passed out. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about, you got a son? Does it make you, like, if your son wants to get into football, does it make you scared as a parent now?
It doesn't. I played football. Really? Like I love football, man. Like if my son wanted to play football, like I would just have to teach him how to play the game as safe as I know how to play. When I played, it was back in the day, so it wasn't as safe as it is
like,
now.
How safe can you play? Like if another
all right, so I'm gonna put it
coming to knock your lights out. How safe can you really play?
I'm gonna put it like this, like. My son is about to be a year next month. So by the time he's into football, for real, yeah, right. Time flying.
Time flying.
But by the time he's into football, it's gonna be like they probably be playing flag all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be real soft. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get at. And you know what I'm saying? It's going to be to a point where I'm not going to be able to teach him the way I played, because when I played, it was more, you know what I'm saying? The rules that apply now didn't apply then. So, like, right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be able to teach him the way I play, but, like, I watch the game. I study the game still. So, like, I'll be able to teach him the way they play and, like, show him, you know what I'm saying, video and, you know what I'm saying, put him in the proper training and proper position to play the game. If he wanted to do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I love football, and, like, if he loved football and want to play it, like, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Yeah. I just hate for the I hate to be in the situation that DeMar Hamlin's parents is in. I mean, granted, he's doing better, but it's like the fact that you got to like go through something like that, you know what I'm saying? Or even the fact that the whole concussion situation with football players now that they go through. Like this shit, football is, I mean, it's a damn good sport, but it definitely makes
it's
me
barbaric
like,
though.
It's barbaric a little way.
Yeah, it's and they trying to make it safer. They making the equipment a little safer and stuff like that. But like it's still like grown ass people running full speed hitting each other. Like it's not. It's only so safe you can make it. People still gonna get injured. It's just a matter of when. It's not about, you know what I'm saying, if. It's about when. You know what I'm saying. You play that game. So. You know, it just be careful and know what you getting yourself into. Like, it's all good. Take care of your body. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all you can do. If you love the game, do it. You know what I'm saying? I'll never tell nobody not to play it. You know what I'm saying? That's like boxing. Like, you know what I'm saying? If anything, like, people, they beating the shit out of each other in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know.
But see, that's another thing I was going to bring up. Because there's a boxer. I can't remember his name. But he was a nice, decent boxer. He had nice hands on him, you know what I'm saying? He took a hit. And, like, I think he was taking a bunch of hits, too. But I don't remember. I tried to find the fight. I can't find the fight.
There's a lot
but
of there's a lot of crucial ass hits there, man.
But see, this is the thing about his situation. He got beat so bad, he's like, kind of like, I can say vegetative state. But he's not the same no more. Like, he can't speak. Like, he's cross-eyed. Like, you would thought he was like kind of like special ed in a way, you know what I'm saying? Now his family got to take care of him for the rest of his life, you know what I'm saying? He was able and well at first. Now he's like vegetable just because of boxing.
That stuff happens in football. That stuff happens in boxing. That stuff is just like in any sport where it's contact to you. It's going to be contact to your head, to your fucking... You know what I'm saying? Like your neck, like anything that can just stop your body from working. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be careful in those sports. But it's love. It's a lot of money in this shit. Ain't nothing we can do about the shit to stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like I love watching boxing. I love watching football. Like
I feel like it's just scary at this point. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we accept it, but to me, it's just scary. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I think that's just a parent in me because, like, I don't have a son. If I try for another kid, you know what I'm saying, I might get a son.
Hey, don't wish too hard,
right? Even with my daughter, you know what I'm saying, like if she wants to get in sports, like I don't want to goddamn see her in a type of vegetative state just because she wanted to play sports. But at the same time, like I'm saying, I know like you can't stop them from doing what they want to do.
Yeah, man. We ain't stopping these kids from doing what they want to do. Unless it's something like really, really, really like dangerous, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like as far as stuff like that, like I wouldn't convince your kids not to play certain sports and stuff like that. If that's what they want to do, let them do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not healthy to do that.
Right. So I got news.
Okay, what's up?
Well, I got two good news. Number one, y'all looking at a man that quit smoking.
I love that.
Yes,
yo. Live healthy.
I've been smoking.
Was this like a New Year's resolution?
Nah,
you know
it was just a me thing. Like I don't know, I got tired of it for real, you know what I'm saying? And I kept breathing different. And I'm like, I'm too young to be breathing different. But at the same time, I knew that I was, you know what I'm saying? So for those that do know me, I knew that I was smoking cigarettes. For those that ain't seen me in a while or watching the show, like, yeah, I was smoking cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? And I was smoking since I was 18, now 24. You know what I'm saying?
It's a while to be smoking cigarettes.
Yeah. And this shit's unattractive. Like I started to realize, like, you know, shit made me look unattractive as hell.
I hate cigarettes.
The smell, you know what I'm saying? But once you smoking them, you don't really pay attention to the smell of stuff. Everything that was negative, you don't pay attention to it if you're doing it. You know what I mean? So that's why y'all saw me on the show with them Elf Bar vapes and shit. But I started to realize, like, them shits don't really help either. Like, they just momentarily just to get you right. And when I first started smoking, it was like heavy on my chest. Like, bro, y'all seen that I was coughing on the show and whatnot off a fucking vape. I was like, hold on,
you
like,
know
what's in this motherfucker?
But it's like smoking is smoking though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people used to like try to convince themselves like if you only smoke weed this way or if you only smoke this way, like that you wasn't doing. Like, smoke is smoke. Like your lungs not supposed to take smoke. Period. You know what I'm saying? Smoke. Period is unhealthy. So,
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Like,
see, I got to a point where I put the cigarettes down. So technically, I'm over 2-3 months clean off a cigarette. Over 2-3 months clean off a cigarette.
Congratulations, bro. Like, for real. Like, nah, for real, bro. Like, people act like it's hard to get off them shits. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you really try, like, you can get off of anything, I feel like. Yeah. So
I'm like, officially 2-3 months clean off a cigarette and about a month clean off of a vape, black and mild, anything. Like, just straight up, like, breathing. Just straight
that's
up
what's
breathing.
up, bro. Purify them lungs, man.
But I think what makes it really hard for me, I drink. So if my smokers know that drink with the black or the cigarette combo.
That used to be my thing with the blacks though. When I used to smoke blacks,
yeah.
Like, I used to like drink, so I would be like, man, like I need something to smoke, and I don't like smoking weed with the lick, so I smoke a black. Like,
bro, when I drink, I'll chain smoke, and that shit's scary.
Nah, yeah, you'll fuck around and smoke like 10 cigarettes and
half, and did. But see, I knew eventually I was gonna quit because I was never like one of them like a pack a day smokers. You know what I mean? I was more like a half a pack.
I know them pack a day smokers though. Like they gotta buy like 2 of them bitches.
Bro, I know pack a day smokers. I know 2 pack a day smokers. That shit wild.
Nah, that's wild. Goodness gracious. Where do you find the time?
Exactly, bro. Like, why
And you
so
just
stressed?
throwing them shit? You just hitting them shits and throwing them away or something?
Yeah, I said like I'm like, yo, why are you so stressed? You know what I'm saying? Like 30 comes, is it 20 or 30? I think it's either 20 or 30 come in a pack.
Shit, I think it's like 20.
Double that. Yeah, he's smoking 60 to hold on, my math is way off. 20 to 30 in a pack. You're smoking
at least 40 to
40
60,
to 60, right? Yeah, 40 to 60.
Between 40 and 60, depending on how many in the pack, like shit. Regardless, that's a lot of fucking cigarettes a day.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So I quit. I feel good, and I've been going to the gym. Some of y'all already seen me on my gym shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get fit, and
That's
this
dope,
was
man.
definitely before New Year, so I can't be categorizing y'all New Year, new me, motherfucker.
Just my only thing is, bro, just stay consistent with this shit, man. I'm proud of you though.
I actually lost a few pounds and everything.
Okay.
My boy at work, he was like, "Boy, I see you slimming down in your face a little bit." I was like, "Come on now, G. Come on now, G. Light work, light work." So,
yeah, man. Get it in.
honestly, by April, hopefully, I'll see a whole different person. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do like side by side pictures. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I post for my you know what I'm saying, me in the gym getting it in. And if y'all got advice, shit, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Cause staying motivated is hard to do.
All them personal trainers out there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All them gym rats.
Yeah, gym rats are welcome. I hate gym rats low key. Because they too passionate about it.
But let them get past you some advice. That's all.
Yeah, advice is cool, but when you ever talk to a gym rat, they get real too passionate.
Don't
about
let
it.
a gym rat be your personal trainer though. That's all I tell you.
Like, you're not supposed to eat this. You know what I'm saying? I take a calorie intake of 2,400 a
Nah,
day.
fuck all that.
Blah blah blah. You got yours this, and I'm like, bro, nigga, I just want to get the stomach off, G. But honestly, it'd be like the little things that I noticed that made me want to get into the gym. Like, for starters, I noticed that I'm weaker now. Like, I can't really, I'm not that strong as I thought I was. But going up the stairs, ran out of breath.
Yeah, you got to get your body back right, bro. That's all that is, man. You got to start eating right, start working out and shit. Like, get a little more active. That's all it is. Get your body. So, you young, bro. What the fuck is going on? Hold on.
Exactly.
Hey,
Exactly.
stop,
That's
stop,
exactly why I'm in the gym.
Come on.
Exactly
All
why
right,
I'm trying to
get it together, bro. We got it.
Exactly.
We got it.
Oh, I'm getting together. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting myself together.
okay.
That's why exactly, man. This is more like a message for everybody else. Like, bro, like, if you felt those type of ways, just get in the gym. Like, get right, eat right. You know what I'm saying? We too young to be falling back. You know what I'm saying? Like, we too young to be feeling 40.
Yeah.
That sounds fucked up. But nah. If we're in the 20s, you
I'm
young to be feeling 40.
I'm not too old to be feeling 40, but I don't feel 40. So
Yeah.
get it together.
But yeah, smoking, getting hit in the gym, lost a couple pounds, body's starting to look a little different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy. I'm good.
I dig it, brother.
Yeah. But what was I about to dive into? Oh yeah. So if you've been on social media, or if you haven't been on social media, or you've been living under a rock, if you're from the 757 area, there was a certain post that kind of went viral, and it started a chain of commandments of posts. You familiar with what I'm talking about?
That shit was locally viral. And
it was that's what I mean, locally viral, like,
and people just went
bloated out the water.
All right, so let me say, all I wanted to see was some ass. That's all and I did see ass.
Yeah.
And that's all I wanted to see. So like,
right.
It happened like that. So
all right. So a lot of y'all probably seen it. For those who didn't, on Facebook, there was a post that said the best BBW in the city.
Nah, it's the best BBL in the 757.
Yeah, best BBL in the 757. Go. And this motherfucker made the post.
It's crazy because I made the post the night before. I went to sleep and woke up to that shit, kind of. You know what I'm saying?
Woke up to it going viral. It was crazy that I saw it before it even like went crazy. Like, I saw it had like 4 shares and this and that. Immediately I bust out laughing. I was like, this nigga D crazy.
I'm always saying some wild shit though.
Going about my day, I go back to the post. That shit's at 200 shares. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's kind of how it happened for me too though. Like I was looking at all the comments for real, but then like once my notification started doing whatever it did, I had to turn the notification off. But I would go back to the post because I knew it was people getting posted. So I'm like, shit, let me see what I'm seeing. Now all the other shit that happened with it, like I ain't had nothing to do with that.
So
but,
if you see, I screenshotted it. I'm gonna post it. If you watch this on video, I'm gonna screenshot. I screenshot and posted it on the video so you can look at it. But yeah, it said best BBL in 757 go, and it started a whole chain of other people. Like I seen best BBC, best Lil Dick, biggest biggest deadbeat baby mama.
Yo, I see. Yeah, yo, that was the one, bro.
I see what that said.
Best deadbeat baby mama in the 7-5. Well, yo, come on, yo. Best deadbeat baby dad. Like it was all kinds of shit going on.
The best munch.
They flipped my shit.
Yeah,
but it was all good. Like I was finding humor in the shit, but like it was just funny though. Like
I kept thinking to myself like, yo, this nigga D really done started something. Like
I don't like to take credit for shit like that. I just wanted to see some ass. It was until I talked to my sister that night that I found out like people was going live talking shit about each other. I seen somebody in the comments talk about fucking on somebody where I reported anything malice I seen, any like fucked up comments I seen because my post wasn't supposed to be like that, but like. I see somebody talking about you fucking on somebody with herpes. Like, it was a lot of crazy. Hey, yo. It was a lot of wild ass shit going on in the comments. So, like, I had stopped paying attention after a while, but, like, other people was hitting me up and letting me know what was going on. That was a wild 2 days, I say. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, people was still commenting on the shit the next fucking day. And I ain't had nothing to do with all that. Like, I would just say that much. You know what I'm saying? But. Yeah, that shit was funny though.
That shit was wild.
I seen some funny ass shit.
I loved it. I loved it a lot.
Nah, I loved it too, for real. Like, it was some good ones out there. It was a lot of females. I did not know y'all had BBL,
right?
No, like
the BBL
like,
culture,
like
really out there.
Nah, for real. Like, y'all shits look good. Like, I couldn't tell.
I was in the comments like, damn.
I didn't send a lot of friend requests either. Niggas was wilding.
Oh yeah, you already know niggas got them sending friend requests as soon as they see you got them the girl in the comment with the ass and everything. What's up, beautiful?
I can't think of the one shorty. Like, she posted a picture. Her shit was deep. There was a lot of good ones. Like, I just say that. Mm-hmm. I appreciate the participation.
And then there was something I saw that I was like, really? Was that really BBL worthy? You could have just went to the gym, but you know, hey, your money. But you know what I'm saying? Hey,
it is what it is. I ain't mad at nobody for the BBLs and shit like that. Like, y'all do y'all thing. Like, I personally couldn't like deal with it on a serious tip, but like I ain't mad at it. Like, shit, ain't got nothing to do with me.
All them BBLs I saw in the comments, I said, yes, Lord.
You'll make somebody your baby mama goddamn or something like that. I don't know if you would go that far, but yeah.
Hell nah, I wouldn't go baby mama far, but I fuck with somebody who had a BBL. I wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? Ass is ass. Y'all already know how I feel about ass. I love it.
Nah, I love fat ass though. That shit almost necessary with fucking with me. So
when you ever heard the can I get to the yams? Sweet yams.
Yeah.
Show me the way.
And all I think, I ain't talking about those sweet potatoes. Goddamn.
I'm talking about them cheeks.
Yeah, that's all I think about for real.
Hey, and the fact that they got Uncle Charlie. You heard
I heard his rendition of it.
They got Uncle Charlie
dope.
with Ronald Isley.
It was dope. I ain't hear that.
Yeah, Charlie
They did a whole like
whole song with verses. I'm gonna play it for you after the show. Like whole song with verses. Charlie and Ron Isley on the track. Can I get to the yams?
That's
Sweet. And that sucks because Fetty Wap's in jail, so he can't really enjoy the success of it.
I just found out he was in jail for real. Like they were talking about, they be coming up with wild ass lists, like rappers that got locked up in 2022 and shit like that.
I be seeing that shit like, yo, what the fuck?
Y'all be coming up with all kinds of lists, like, but I didn't know he was in jail though. But yeah, that nigga is definitely locked up.
You won't let me out. Speaking of locked up, yeah. Shit, they say it looked like Gunna got out released.
Gunna is not in jail.
Gunna's not in jail.
But you know who is? Tory Lanez.
Oh man,
that nigga's locked up.
For those of y'all expecting an apology from us that didn't believe her, you can still suck my dick. I'm not giving no apology.
Respectfully though, because
the case was all over the place.
This my thing about it. Like more than anything, like you got to see these people as people. Like it's another black man getting convicted off of hearsay and no evidence. The goddamn didn't they say it was gun residue on the shorty hand? It wasn't none on his hand. Like
hand. His fingerprints was on the clip.
She didn't see him shoot her. Like it's all kinds of.
Said that he saw a woman shoot. Well, see, this is the thing that I hated the most about this whole court case is the fact that it was. I don't care what none of y'all said. I feel like Meg Thee Stallion did do a little pandering to black women. Granted, with her statement saying, what was it? Black women are most mistreated. I agree.
I agree too.
I agree completely. You know what I'm saying? Protecting black women, I somewhat agree. You know what I'm saying?
I do agree.
I
full-heartedly because I done heard stories. But like at the same time, like
I believe in protecting in that sense, but I'm saying like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard because I don't want to like sound like dumb. But I agree with the protecting black women at all costs because trafficking is crazy, you know what I'm saying? But it's like with this situation, it's not so much of the fact that we didn't believe Megan. It's more so the fact you gotta like analyze it for what it was. And then one thing people don't do good at is you gotta separate the artist from the crime. You get what I'm saying?
You gotta absolutely separate the person from the artist and their persona and stuff like that. Like we gotta look at who this person actually is and not who they portraying to be to get money. Like that shit is not like real. So like
y'all see, a lot of y'all saw like my favorite artist. Person that inspires me, Meg Thee Stallion got shot. Oh my God.
You don't know what type of person she really is, and you don't know what type of person Tory might really be. And like I just feel like as a black man, seeing a black man get convicted of something off of hearsay and no evidence, like it just kind of was whack. That's all I can say about the shit. For real. I don't know if he did it or not for real still, because people go to jail and they be innocent as a motherfucker all the time. So like I just don't know. I just feel like it wasn't enough evidence for me to sit here and apologize or take back what I said, even though I didn't say a lot personally. But I just felt like, she wasn't being as truthful because she wasn't coming out up front with all this other shit. But now, all of a sudden, everybody got something to say. It's fucking phone calls and shit out the ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't like shit like that. So.
It's just, it's just a tough situation for me as a civilian to try to like speculate on. So
and then the amount of time they was gonna give him too. Well,
that's a lot of time.
Years?
That's a lot of time for somebody to be in jail, yo. Like, and for it to be no evidence or nothing like that. Like that's I just didn't think it was fair. Like if y'all could have came to the public with like solid evidence, like, and we had seen, and it was just like okay, but it wasn't. That phone call wasn't enough for me. He didn't really say much, you know what I'm saying? Like
the phone call he made to Shorty,
yeah,
from jail,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, like if you want to be like on some like logical street shit. Like, I guess, you know what I'm saying, it did sound like he was a little guilty, but like, you can't prove that shit in court. That won't nothing for y'all to post to be like, oh yeah, he guilty. Like,
in my opinion, I feel like court of public opinion won over actual facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Meg Thee Stallion obviously had a lot of people on her side. You know what I'm saying? As far as women, the movement she was promoting, her fan base. It was a lot of people. Tory, he didn't really try. He just brought his son to court. That's not enough.
Nah, you can't. I didn't approve
Tory.
of that, actually. I ain't gonna lie. Like, don't bring your kid in there to look like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you couldn't find a babysitter or something? What the fuck going on?
You know what it was.
I know, but like,
what
come
it
on,
was.
bro. Like, that's definitely not where we at with it, bro. Don't do that.
This
like,
shit was kind of lame, bro.
And to be honest, like on like, it made him look a little like you doing a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you try to look extra like innocent. So like, even on that part, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to see both sides, but like, being convicted with no evidence and stuff like that, I just can't get down with that. So
yeah, that's all it is. I don't want to indulge too much into it because I honestly didn't.
Yeah, we just don't got enough. Like, in my opinion, I just don't think we got enough. So.
Yeah. What I do want to talk about was so last episode I did say we was gonna have our top 10 albums of 2022.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have that. We have top 5s.
Yeah,
we got our top 5. So 2022 was an amazing year for music. As far
great
as
year
artists,
for music, man. Like, for real, like
from R&B stretched over to hip hop, we got a lot of people that we can appreciate from the year that passed that dropped some bomb ass crazy music. And honestly, I would have had a top 10, but a top 10 was so hard to do because my top 10 was like this, and then I have an honorable mentions that stretched longer, and it's like, bro, but some of these albums deserve to be top 10. I was like, I'm just conditioned now top 5. I know my top 5.
I just, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, I respect music so much. Like, it was a lot of music when I went back to look, like, I didn't listen to. Mm-hmm. And it was a lot of artists I didn't give a chance to listen to that I fuck with, like singles and stuff like that. Yeah. So I just didn't feel like warranted enough to like come up here and give my public opinion on it. I didn't want to get no whack ass top 10. I just wanted all my top albums was like records we all know are hot, you know what I'm saying? So like that was my thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think as much music as I listened to, I don't think I respected the music enough to like give my top 10, you know what I'm saying? That was all it was.
So this is what we're gonna do.
I apologize, y'all.
No. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give our top 5s. Granted, this is our opinion. This is our opinion of what we feel like was our top 5. All right. And honestly, I feel like we both have great music taste. So give it a listen. Shit. Let us know what your top 5 would be. What would you take out? What would you put in? What if it's completely different? Let us know. But so far, I'm gonna kick it off with my top 5 recommended. And I'm gonna talk about a couple of these albums too.
Okay.
Number 5, I put Smino, Love for Rent. Great album. Smino dropped a banger of an album. I got to sit up for this one. I love top 10.
Yeah, I would like for you to elaborate because I listened to Smino album and I actually am I fuck with Dreamville, J. Cole, all that shit, and like.
Smino dropped the album that was so good that I couldn't put it down. I'm still listening to it constantly right now. A lot of these albums I had like put on pause and like put on the back burner for real, but this Smino album has been on constant rotation. Great R&B, mixed with a little hip hop. That St. Louis accent. It's a whole lot going on where it's like, man, this album is crazy. Feature from Lucky Day. Shit. Honestly, I don't even really pay attention to much of the features for real because it was that good of an album. You know what I'm saying? If the artist can outshine his guest on his own album, that's how you know you got something.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't mad at that.
So, my 5th spot goes to Smino. Actually, what's your 5th spot, D?
Hold on. Let me go back to my list. I had some weird off.
Let me.
So in my fifth spot, I put "Only Built for Infinity Links." Just in honor. Just in honor. Just in honor. But the album was good though.
The album was hard.
The album was good.
That was my.
Rest in peace to the Rocket Man, yo. Cause like they for that album, that was just a dope ass album between them two. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if people expected it to be that good, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. For people that listen to it, people that fuck with the Migos, of course, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't fuck with the Migos, of course, we're not gonna give a fuck what you talk about. You probably been talking shit about the Migos for years, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like, for the people that know the Migos and know how they branched off and how that album came out, like, that shit was dope. The way they made the tribute to you know what I'm saying, Raekwon and Outkast in the same sense, you know what I'm saying, like all that shit. Bro. That was like my fifth, you know what I'm saying, because I got some other dope albums.
I love a good I'm a big fan of cover art. Yeah. So when I saw that, I was like, yeah, this shit right here, golden. And I knew it was gonna be hard, and it is. Did it make my top? It would have been my top 10 probably. If not, it would definitely been an honorable mention, but definitely a great album.
Yeah, for sure.
Number 4. Let's see. Number 4, honestly.
What, bro?
My fourth spot is gonna go to, and this is only because Spotify does the whole like 2022 wrap up. And in the beginning of the year, I was listening to this album heavy. Like heavy, constantly. Like it was in my constant rotation. In the end of the year, it wasn't so much, but I listened to it like constantly to a point where I was like, bro, this is like the best album right now. And it's really not that good to other people. My number 4 spot goes to artist named Yeet, Too Alive.
Okay, I ain't listened to that one. I'm not familiar with that artist, but
if you
he sounds worth a listen. You know what I'm saying? If he gonna go if he gonna go in front of number 5, you know what I'm saying?
He makes those turn up lit songs. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people that's like, you know what I'm saying, above like 35 probably won't like him. Cause he ain't no lyrical guy, you know what I'm saying? He's the lit guy. He's kind of like in a sense of like a Playboy Cardi in a way, you know what I mean? So if you know who that is, and if you don't like Playboy Cardi, then you probably ain't gonna like Yeet. To me,
and it's crazy because Playboy Cardi came out around the same time as like the Uzi verse and shit like that. So like I'm familiar with him. So.
And Uzi was his only feature on this album, on the deluxe. The whole album is just him for real, and I think another guy in his camp, like his entourage in a way, like of artists. You know, like artists bringing other artists with them. So yeah. Yeet Too Alive literally had me in a fucking chokehold. I'm talking the meanest chokehold. Oh yeah, he had a song with Gunna and Young Thug up there too, which was dope. Like, if you listen, I'm really
Free Thug, yo.
Free Thug. He had a song called Rax Got Me, featuring Gunna, and that's all on TikTok. Like, purse don't slap my back, all my sluts say slack. Slash.
I'm gonna have to look him up. Like I'm gonna look him up. We're gonna chat about it because you know I ain't get to that one.
Yeah, this is just my opinion. Just like y'all know. Number 4, what's yours?
My number 4 slide. I think my number 4 went to Brent. I fuck with Brent album, Brent Fires. I don't know if you indulged in that.
Of course, he was actually on my top 10. He was my number 6.
Oh, word?
He was my number 6.
I'm a big Brent fan, so like I had him in my top 5. Of course, he would have been higher, but like I'm so hip hop, so you know what I'm saying. I like a lot of R&B. I really listen to a lot of different music for real, but like
the whole Wasteland album was
that shit was fire. So,
it was like that. Another one, number 3. Did you? Do you have anything else to say about the Brent Fires album before I move on?
All right. So like, if you don't fuck with Brent, like for the people that don't really listen to Brent Fires, I'll just say, you know what I'm saying, like it'd probably be hard for you to fuck with him. his older music, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But for Brent fans that have been fucking with him since like Sonder, shit like that, like, you know how the growth is and how fire this last album was and how the one before was, you know what I'm saying? You just see the growth. So like that's all. For anybody that want to take a listen to him, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, he ain't one of them artists you gotta go all the way to his old shit. You might want to go listen to his new shit and then go backwards, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them people like you could tell me to go listen to somebody's shit. I gotta go listen to their old shit to fuck with them. Like if I can't listen to their new shit to fuck with them, then it's like probably don't need to fuck with them. But you know, it just depends on the artist as well, you know. But that's it, you know.
Favorite song on the album?
As far as the Brent album,
yeah,
shit, I had a few of them for real. Rolling Stone was one. Jackie Brown, that shit was a bop.
My new bitch look like Halle Berry. But she don't love me, she too scary.
Come on, that shit was hard, yo. Like, and it was. I mean, he has some bops up there, like
yeah, definitely. All Mine was my favorite.
All Mine, that shit was on the radio, right?
Yeah,
that shit was.
I can't help that the radio hit is my favorite one, but it's good.
But it was a good track though. It was a good track. I ain't mad at it though. Like that was a good one. Like the whole album was pretty good. It might have been maybe one song I probably could go without, but like other than that, like that was, like I said, that shit would have been higher. But like I'm so hip hop. I got a couple hip hop albums that I heard that I was just like,
I definitely would put it higher. See, this year's list is so hard to make because I listen to everything. So we doing what we can. My favorite song from the album is All Mine. Wasting Time.
Wasting Time was a good track,
Price
but I
of
had
Fame.
heard it for. See, this is the thing with Brent. Like he had like 3 or 4 songs up there that he had dropped like a year or two before.
Yeah,
So it's
like
just
we
like
put Dead Man Walking up there. I was like, I love the song, but it was like, like.
I done heard like almost half your album at this point, a quarter of your album. So like, you know, but that's my only thing with artists like that. But you gotta appreciate artists like that too, because they gonna drop some fire when they drop it. So. I ain't mad.
All right, so number 3, 757's on Pusha T. It's almost dry. Hard.
I can dig that.
Hard. Look, you already know. You already know. And it's Grammy nominated. Love it. That is Grammy nominated for Best Hip Hop Album of the Year.
Shout out to Pusha T for all that. Like people probably don't like recognize how like established this man is. Like, and he be putting on for the 7-5 when he can. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Pusha T. Like, he hard. And that album was tough. Like,
album was hard.
Always gonna be tough fucking with Push. So.
And it's crazy. Like the features ain't do too much. Honestly, he had that one song with Lil Uzi and Don Toliver. I didn't think I would like it. Love it. Love it now. His song with Malice.
Oh, bruh. Nah. I love that song. I know what you're talking about with the Don Toliver.
Yeah. Scraping off the top. Coming on the roads.
Nah, that's my shit. No, nah.
And, bro, even the fact, bro, he definitely deserved his Grammy because definitely he came through with the bars. Features was on point. And half the songs, well, if you break the album down in half, one half produced by Pharrell, the other half produced by Kanye. And it was magic. This shit was magic. Rolling Stones, fuck Rolling Stones, never mind. I was going to say Rolling Stones gave it the best hip-hop album of the year. But Rolling Stones said that Michael Jackson was number 83 for best singers of all time. So I'm not gonna get indulged into that. So Rolling Stones' opinion is I am not gonna pay attention to them, but I give it a top album of the year. Definitely something. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that later. But yeah, number 3 goes to Pusha T, Almost Dry. Everybody came through. Bars all over the place. Classic cocaine music. 757's on. I can't say too much about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a great album, and I hope he beats. I already know he'll beat the other people that's nominated at the Grammys, but I really hope he beats Kendrick at the Grammys.
It's gonna be hard, man. Hell no, ain't no way. You can hope, But Kendrick just got that shit on lock, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing you can do about that.
I'm sorry. I look that album was cool, but I feel like this one was a little bit better. Well, I ain't gonna say it's a little bit better, but bring the Grammy home, Pusha. Just bring the Grammy home. Bring it to the 7-5, man. If Pusha wins, we all doing a line of coke. Goddamn it, we all.
Hey, yo, come on.
We all. As soon as they say Pusha T wins,
Why gotta be a line of coke, bro? What the fuck?
Because he made coke music. We all gonna be hitting that shit like, yeah.
Yeah, I love Pusha T. I'm not doing no line of coke. He ain't either. Y'all know.
We all hitting the booger sugar. One of y'all crackheads out there like, hell yeah.
The fuck I'm talking about?
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. All right. Man. Number 3 goes to Pusha T. Bring that Grammy home, big dog. D, what you got?
All right, so my number 3 went to Earth Gang. Earth Gang, hold on. Because I got some shit to say. Earth Gang Ghetto Gods album. If you don't know who Earth Gang is a group. They signed to Dreamville. I'm a big J. Cole fan, huge J. Cole fan if you know me. But these guys, yo, they like a retro Outcast. They give me that feel, man. These guys they're super lyrical, dope dudes. Actually, they're from Georgia or whatnot, but like they went to school around here, Hampton University. Yeah, them and Jid, who, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to give an honorable mention because he didn't make my top 5, but his album was dope, though. Yeah, but like, Earth Gang, like, them dudes, I love their music, like, off rip, but like, this album, like, if you're an Earth Gang fan, you see, like, they did their thing on this one, like, and they real serious about this shit. Like, I respect the fuck out of them young boys. Like, they did their thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna give Earth Gang number 3. Shout out to Dreamville. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I hate myself because I did not listen to the album.
Earth Gang?
Yeah. I seen it popped up a whole
when you
bunch
get
of times,
a chance, bro, like give that shit a listen, bro. Like that shit was a good album, like for sure.
Like we said, it was so much music that came out, it was hard to like keep up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely didn't keep up with all the music that came out this year. That's why I feel even bad giving my top 5. I feel like honestly, this is just my 5 albums off top. You know what I'm saying? That I was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Because like
I'm trying to do like what I listen to the most.
It was so much music that came out that I listened to.
Yeah.
Like, but like I'm telling you, like I respect music so much. It was a lot that I didn't listen to that I felt bad about. So I just respectfully am just giving, like, you know what I'm saying, 5 top albums that I fuck with that I probably listen to a lot and stuff like that. But like, and they ain't no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like my top pretty decent. So,
so, whew.
Where we at?
We at top 2. Yeah, this is a little tricky. This is hard.
Yeah,
I would.
Not for me. I feel like, but you know, yeah.
So my number 2 spot, I'm giving it to. Oh man, now I feel like I need to redo my top 5, bro. Like,
but respectfully, this is just like, you know what I'm saying, one of those situations where it was just like, this is like a 5 that you know what I'm saying, was fucking with. Like, we can get honorable mentions. And like, for me I'm going to just put a spoiler out here. I know somewhere in his top 2, fucking Larry June is going to be in there. So, I don't know if Larry June come. I don't know if this is what he's pondering right now. Like, should I think Larry June 1 or 2? Like, but he's going to be one of them. So, like, he's really only pondering one album.
Can I say my list?
All right. My bad. I ain't want to. Shit. I just want to put that out there that I know, bro. And, like, he's just really pondering where to put June at. So.
All right. I already know I put June. Shit. All right. Number 2, I'm giving it to West Side Gun. Hitler Wears Hermes 10.
I didn't like it.
What?
I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't like better than the other ones, like to me. You know what I'm saying? Like in my opinion. But that's just my opinion, bro. But I respect you putting it up there because Gunn do his thing. He's respectable. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a lyricist, and I, you know.
West Side Gun, he dropped either 2 or 3 albums this year. And usually the whole Griselda team, they always like drop a whole lot of fucking albums. Like crazy in 1 year. Conway, he dropped his album early in the year. Benny the Butcher, he dropped Tana Talk 4 beginning of the year. And before I say anything else, Tana Talk 4 was definitely a great album. Definitely would have probably been my top 10. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
But I will say the best feature of the year, or at least probably say best song, goes to Benny the Butcher and J. Cole. That song is crazy. Johnny P's Caddy.
Yeah, J. Cole verse on that shit is wild,
J. Cole verse on that shit is wild.
Nah, Benny ran that shit too, but like Cole, he just was on some shit.
Yeah, J. Cole, J. Cole was on that track. He's like, yo,
it's crazy because like all right, so that was verse of the year, and some source made it verse of the year, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like then I'm like, damn, the verse he had on London with the shorty, like that verse might have been a little harder. But like for Cole to have 2 verses that you are like debating on being top verse of the year, like that's GOAT status right there. That means you had a GOAT year for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
he definitely did his name. But yeah, for me, that West Side Gun. I'm sorry, I didn't think it was gonna be my top 5 at first, but it's sitting at number 2, and I'm actually not mad that it's sitting at number 2. This album had me in a chokehold. It still does. It's so good because it came out in October?
Yeah, I think so. West Side Gun shit.
Yeah, it came out in October, before Halloween, and this shit's it's just crazy. Like I can't put this album down for shit. Like from the song switches on everything with Run the Jewels. Fly Guy Jr. with Doughboy. As soon as that song came on, I was hooked. Where you was at when I was selling those apes? Touch the 2-seater, no season, and then Doughboy come on. Oh really?
Yeah. Hey yo, I'm a Doughboy fan too, by the way, yo. People don't fuck with Doughboy for real. He might be real low key, but like that nigga, I fuck with that nigga, yo.
Yeah, and then the song he got with ASAP, I fuck with that song heavy. Shootouts in Soho with ASAP Rocky and Stove God Cooks. I'm an ASAP fan regardless. You know what I'm saying? ASAP Rocky.
Stove Guy, goddamn, be going crazy sometimes.
Yeah,
like,
he was all
with his type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he be on some different type of time. You know
and he was all over this album. Westside Gun know what he doing with his with Stove Guy. You know what I'm saying? And he was all over this album. Yeah, this shit was crazy. To me, Stove Guy definitely did his thing the whole album. Westside did immensely great. Applause to him. One of the joints is probably my favorite song up there, and that's the what's it called?
on the West Side shit.
Yeah, Peppers. The song Peppers.
He had a few
It's
good.
Westside.
He had a few good tracks on that shit.
Yeah,
like.
that's Westside featuring Black Star. Most Def, Talib Kweli came through. They came in. Like honestly, it was such a hip hop moment for me. I can't put that song down. Like, this album goes too crazy for me. So yeah, Hitler Wears Hermes, number 10, or if you look it up, it's just gonna say 10. Number 2 spot. Love it. I recommend everybody check it out. At least everybody. D, number 2. What you got?
All right, so in my number 2 spot, and this is just a personal favorite for me, I'm gonna go with Blast. Before You Go.
Ooh.
I'm a big Blast fan. He literally hasn't dropped a whack song in my opinion. Like he don't his albums be good, like they're relatable. Like he just one of them people in my opinion. So Blast, he made my number 2 spot. I listen to that shit all the time. And for a lot of people that don't listen to him, like I definitely recommend you go fuck with Blast. Like he is BLXST. He substituted the A with an X. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I fuck with Blast.
Yeah, he had one of those albums to me, man. Like if you really was like tuned into his shit, like And like I said before, like, you know what I'm saying, like it was a lot of good music that dropped this year, but this is the music that really like caught my ear personally, and like shit that I was like relating to and stuff like that. But my number one spot is gonna probably be a little obvious, but like, you know what I'm saying, for number two, I fuck with Blast. That was my dude. I fuck with his project. I like the evolution. It was dope. Before You Go is the album name for those who want to tune in.
Yeah. I fuck with it. So, we reached number one. Now, yes, our list is a little bit late, but at the same time, and we probably could, like, if we broke it down, we could change our top 5 again if we actually broke it down. But we're just giving y'all.
I know I could, yo, because like,
I could,
like
too.
Respectfully, like it's a lot of albums and stuff I listened to, like that I probably didn't give a second listen to and stuff like that. And this artist that I fuck with, like, it's just like, man, this was a busy year for me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it was a busy year. It was 2022 was a busy year. We in 2023 now. So,
it was such a great year for music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, great year for
kudos
music.
to every artist that came through. But number one spot, D spoiled it. D fucking spoiled my number one spot.
But I'm not mad at it. And for anybody that's like a regular on the show, I'm pretty sure you probably knew it.
Yeah, like, you just know me. Number one is going to Larry June, Spaceships on the Blade. Listen.
I respectfully like, and I know the album dope because I listened to a little bit of Larry June. I just haven't listened to that album yet.
Really?
I haven't listened to it quite yet. Like, I'm gonna give it a listen though,
because
I know he on the type of time I'll be on. But like, I just haven't. Like I said, it's a lot of music I just didn't get to. A lot of music I didn't give a second listen to give my real opinion on. Like, it just kind of happened like that. 2022 was a busy year.
Yeah, it definitely was. So, Larry June's Spaceships on the Blade. I was excited for this album when it was about to come out. He dropped the song already before the album that was called Private Valets. Definitely was hooked on it. It was a good song to me. And I think that was the only song he dropped before the album. I think so, yeah. So when the album came out, you know what I'm saying, I'm already excited. I was already starting to get indulged in Larry June. Larry June, he just makes music for people that's trying to be hustlers. He's different.
He give me Wiz vibe.
Yeah, he got the Wiz vibe. He got that. I like that pimp attitude in a way. Like the kind of like I'm macking a bitch. Keeping it real, you know.
He give me,
you know what I'm saying. Like,
he give me Wiz vibes.
So he definitely is a nice listen to, nice vibe. But with Spaceships on the Blade, this album literally still, and this shit came out in fucking, I want to say in the summertime or late summer, August. Yeah, August. Came out in August, and I can't put this album down. This album is too crazy. From the track I'm Him. That's probably my favorite one.
I think you mentioned that shit a couple times on the podcast. Like, that's how he's saying I spoiled it.
Yeah.
But there's no way I spoiled this shit. Like, y'all knew. If you knew, you probably didn't.
If you watch the show, you know me. Yeah.
But if you know him and you watch the show, like, come
like
on, yo.
This,
There's no way.
So I'm gonna break this shit down a little bit. The track I'm Him literally is my favorite track up there. It's a self-affirmation track, which I fuck with. The whole chorus, nigga, I'm him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a perfect song to listen to when you're getting up in the morning to start your day. Literally break your mood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was getting ready for work for my first job, my second job at AutoZone. You know what I'm saying? And I hate getting up early in the morning. Put that song on, got in the shower, was getting ready. I was like, bro, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excellent. Ate a banana, got down, got my energy right. You know what I'm saying? It was that, and it all started from that song.
Music, man, that shit put you in the mood, man.
Fucking Things You Do, nice song for when you feeling good about your lady and everything. Don't check me, nigga, don't check me, nigga, check that bitch, nigga. That phrase alone was like, Come on, talk your shit, nigga. Talk your shit, nigga. Don't check me. Check that bitch. And y'all already know, if you're a Larry June fan, you already know he be on some shit like, don't check me, bitch, check your credit score. You know what I'm saying? Another Day, part 2.
He dope, though.
Yeah, Another Day, part 2. The Wallow interlude where Wallow was saying some shit. Concert, Madera, California. I really like that track that much. I ain't gonna lie. Still Booming with 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz is a GOAT. I don't care what anybody say. 2 Chainz is a GOAT. Put him respect. Give him his flowers.
Nah, we definitely gonna put respect on 2 Chainz.
Hell yeah. Brand New Machinery featuring Duckworth. I got a brand new whip. Man, nice ride around music. I'll make time for you, like, for tonight. The song with Sid, For Tonight.
Sid from fucking
Internet?
Oh yeah.
Them two together? Magic.
I love Sid, yo. She dope.
In My Pocket. That's the song that came out before the album came out. In My Pocket. Money in My Pocket. That song right there is a nice song when you get money. That's a nice song when you had a paycheck and you ain't got no bills to pay. Like y'all, if y'all know, if you got that one check and you see what bills you got, you like, I ain't got to pay shit. Damn. I got some money in my pocket. Oh, I can splurge. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been all around the world getting to a bad nigga. Money in my pocket, nigga. Money in my pocket, man. Bruh.
Come on.
5.0 Chronicles featuring Currency. Currency is my boy. I'm more into Currency right now because of my boy Chris. Shout out to Chris.
I just really got into Currency within the last couple of years. I was never really a Currency fan.
Yeah, I remember you said you wasn't.
I never fuck with him. But in the last couple of years, I've been tuned in. It took for me to mature my taste a little bit.
He's nice now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I put you on to something. Breakfast in Monaco, definitely a nice song. Alchemist is probably my favorite producer right now.
More than Hit Boy?
Yes, easily. Alchemist is going crazy with his productions. If you know, you know.
Yeah. He nice though.
Organic Adjacent, Spaceships and Orange Juice, extra of them, featuring Babyface Ray, etc., etc. Look, the whole album, I love it completely, front to back, no skips. I recommend it to everybody to listen to. If you need an album that make you feel good in the morning, something to make you motivated to get some money, motivated to take care of yourself, this is the album for it. That's how I feel. This is a perfect album to me. Best album 2022.
Dope.
D, number 1. Big one. What you got?
It's the most obvious, but we gotta put respect on it. And I'm a huge J. Cole fan. It ain't like it's a rivalry between these two guys, but people make it seem like that this time of year. And
I know
when they drop, and you know what I'm saying, like, but like if you listen to this album, like, and you're a real hip hop fan, you felt this shit. It took you on different trips. It took you in different spaces. And this guy been, you know what I'm saying, low key for a while, so it kind of took you into what he had going on. Mm-hmm. My number 1 spot goes to Mr. Morel
and the Big Steppers.
Woo! I had to. I couldn't not. And especially since I didn't hear him in your top 5 at all, I had to have him up there. He definitely deserved to be in there in the top 2 for sure. The album was a masterpiece, yo. Like, he really, like, gave us everything we needed for real, like, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that was necessary that we needed, he gave it to us. And, like, it's gonna be the greedy fans that was like, he could have gave more. He been gone. He could have did more and whatever, like, more radio, more, this. But, like, he gave us him, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I respect that, and I'm good with it. The album was incredible. Like, he really went into depth with some of this shit. Like, I'm gonna go through some of the track lists. Like, N95. That track, yo, it was he know how to turn up though. Like, it's like he lyrical and he can, like, get you into that subtle state, but he know how to turn up too. Like, I love Kendrick. Like, like, where we at? Count Me Out. That was one of them. That was one of my. And I'm a huge Kodak fan, so Silent Hill was like one of my favorite tracks on the deluxe and all that shit. Like that was one of my favorite tracks on the whole entire shit.
See,
but like that wasn't one of the.
But I'm a sucker for like feel good songs, make you feel good, put you in that mood. And Count Me Out was one of those songs that got you like, you know what I'm saying? It's a feeling yourself song. Push these niggas off me like, huh, you know what I'm saying? Like I love shit that make you feel good, you know what I'm saying?
Silent Hill was like that was that shit. Like I love that shit. Count Me Out is definitely like a song where I can go and like be motivated to do some shit. But like Silent Hill, push these niggas off me like, huh. Like Kodak is my nigga. Like I love Kodak. So like, you know, what I'm saying? The album was just incredible. Mirror, Mother Sober when he was, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of songs where he got real deep talking about his family. It was just a lot of stuff like for an artist to give that to us, like I'm appreciative and he deserved that shit. Like he was just saying, like you hope he beat Pusha T beat Kendrick out. Like that's gonna be a hard out, but you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be mad because he gonna bring it back to the 7-5.
Yeah.
Kendrick.
See,
Absolutely Kendrick.
I thought this album would have been my top 10. Well, not top 10. I know it's in my top 10. Fuck I'm talking about. I know it's in my top 10, but it's low in my top 10. It's definitely an amazing album. Amazing album.
What was that?
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Oh, true.
For me, I didn't like it first listen. First listen, I was like, ugh. I was like, I don't know about this one. And that was when I was on 3 tracks in. I was like, I don't know about this one.
I think it took me a couple of listens, but I listened to the album so many times I don't even really understand where I'm at with it.
Now I'm like, okay, this is definitely a hard ass album, but to me, I feel like there was a lot of other albums that came out harder. Like I love the deep meanings that Kendrick gives. Don't get me wrong, Kendrick is my favorite artist of all time of this generation, and honestly, I put him in my all time top favorites. Andre's first, then Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? So this is big for me.
Nah, I'm with you on that shit. Like Andre 3000 is who you
My favorite one of all time.
Lyricist?
Yes. Well, artists in general. In general.
I can dig that.
Top.
I'm not mad at that at all.
But and 2 is Kendrick. But for this album, it wasn't. It didn't keep my attention that long. You know what I'm saying? I still listen to the album.
I ain't mad at it. Like that was just my personal. Like I put respect on Kendrick type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we said in the beginning and throughout. Like we didn't put a whole lot of thought into it. Top 5 came from what we pretty much listened to, and you know, just offer respect and stuff like that. Kendrick shit offer respect. I don't listen to his shit every day, but like I listen to his album at least like 7-8 times all the way through, thoroughly, respectfully, and listen to every track and understood it and all that shit. Like so,
I will say though, he definitely has some definite favorites. Definitely favorite tracks for me. Like,
oh yeah. He got a few. Like I make playlists, so like I got some Kendrick tracks off of that shit. Like,
but off his album, Count Me Out, like you said, is definitely one.
I love Count Me Out. I love Silent Hill. I love N95. I love
my dad died in May. This album came out early May.
Right.
The song Father Time had me in a chokehold.
Yeah, that song was deep
Time
too.
Song, bro, I swear to God, I cried when I listened to Father Time. No joke, I cried when I listened to Father Time because that song had me right there. It made me think about my
That's
dad.
what I'm saying. Like he got songs that turn you up, that can give you the tears and stuff like that. Like,
and we cry together.
Yeah.
If you ever been in a toxic relationship,
that's the only song on the album I can't stand listening to. But it's like it take you through all those roller coaster
that roller coaster ride of a relationship. If you been in a toxic relationship before, it ain't even a song. It's not even much of a song for real. It's like 2 motherfuckers arguing, but an Alchemist beat is in the background, and this shit's hard. Like, woo.
I can't stand that song. I can't stand it. I can't really listen to that one, but like when I do, like I'm really like channeling some shit. That album just take you on so many emotional like roller coasters and so many like it take you everywhere for real. Like
it does. It takes you everywhere. But for me, it didn't make my top 5. But I respect it being your top 1. I can understand that.
Yeah.
Honorable mention would have been Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. For
My
me.
honorable mention is Jid, yo.
Yeah,
that
Jid.
album was great. Like,
All right, so I'm gonna go through honorable mentions real quick because I don't want to talk about it too much.
true.
Honorable mentions, I'm gonna go with Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, Jid for the Forever Story, Freddie Gibbs, Soul
Gibbs.
Separately.
That album was good. So separately.
That was gonna be my top 10 for sure. Definitely top 10. Could have been my top 5. Like I said, we rushed this top 5. Low key, I ain't gonna lie with y'all. We rushed this top 5, but top 10 definitely would have been in my top 10. Joey Badass, honorable mentions.
Joey Badass,
Migos,
definitely.
They definitely honorable mentions.
I had them in my top 5 though, but
yeah.
I love Migos, man. Like
SZA and Ari Lennox, both their albums.
SZA almost was in my top 3.
Woo!
For
She
real.
in your top 5 though. What happened?
She didn't make my top 5 because, like I said, I'm so hip hop. You know like, I couldn't find a space for her. Like if I construct my top 20 and my top 10 and stuff like that, like she would definitely be in there. Like her album was good as a bitch. Like
She definitely was.
I'm a SZA fan, but like I fuck with TDE and what they got going on anyway. I'm more of a Ari Lennox fan.
Yeah,
but
honestly, Ari Lennox. All right, so for I'm sorry to cut you off, but a top 10 list, Ari Lennox was definitely going to be in it, and then SZA was going to stay at honorable mentions for me. You know
I think Ari Lennox album would have been a top honorable mention for me because SZA shit was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
She just was going off. And for ladies that listen to that album every day, that love that album, y'all do know that she is the problem, right? Like, I just want y'all to know. I want y'all to know that she is the problem.
That's why she is an honorable mention. All right, so this is what I said. I forget who I was talking to, but I said Ari Lennox album is literally like, and for me, a man, it felt like me being the little spoon, her being the big spoon. It felt like girl playing in my hair, you know what I'm saying? Cuddling, chilling, relaxing. It feels safe. That album felt safe, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt like I was warm, you know what I mean? Like not to be all corny and bullshit like that, but I'm just being real. That album felt like, ooh, I like it over here. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt cozy.
Ari
SZA felt toxic.
Ari Lennox give you a safe space because you know what I'm saying. I can't really tell with Ari if she the problem or not. SZA make it obvious.
Yeah,
she's
SZA,
the motherfucking problem.
I listened to SZA album. It's a good album, but it gave me. Did this bitch really slash my tires? Like this bitch really slashed my tires. Oh, let me call her. This bitch got me blocked. You know what I'm saying? It gave me those vibes. Like
SZA's so fine though.
She's so fine, but I was like, this album, it didn't go all the way there for me. It's really good. It's really good. I give that.
That shit good, bro.
But I was like, I'm going with Safe Shorty.
Ari just a safe space. That's all it is. We not sure about Ari quite yet. That's all that is. We don't really know what type of time she on. She ain't really had no crazy ass shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
Or she ain't been out right about it.
Yeah, Ari gives me the, you've been dealing with these toxic women your whole life, and then here comes this girl. She comes through, make you feel good, make you feel safe. It's like, Lord have mercy. Yeah, this Ari Lennox.
But it's a to be continued because is she gonna like finish you off? Like you never know. Like is she one of them finishing?
Why you want to think about negative so much, man? God
bro,
damn,
I be thinking far into the future.
Just take the good with the bad. Oh, and
that's how niggas be getting their feelings hurt. They be just taking shit.
Another honorable mention. Future. I never liked you. That came out on my birthday, and it definitely was my top 10 in the beginning of the year.
Future definitely was in my top 10, and he would have been in my top 10 if I had a whole top 10, and he probably would have been in the top 5. But I just wasn't. Like I said, man, it just was constructed off of the top of the dome, like the other day, like so.
The Future album came.
Future album was definitely like I was. I use that shit like a holy Bible almost. Got like everybody know how Minister Future do. You know what I'm saying?
Minister Future,
Deacon Hendrix. You know.
Deacon Hendrix.
Come on, man.
He
Y'all
definitely came through. I Never Liked You. I love that album a lot. That's another honorable mention.
For sure.
King's Disease 3 by Nas, definitely a good album.
I'm a huge Nas fan. That was a good one.
Vince Staples, Ramona Park, Broke My Heart.
I'm on and off with Vince Staples. I don't think I listened to this album.
I listened to it December 30th. Ignored it. I ignored it the whole fucking
When
time.
did it come out?
It came out in the spring or summertime.
Oh, okay.
But I ignored it the whole fucking time. I'm not gonna lie, I
Vince,
ignored it.
Vince, I'm on and off with Vince, but and no offense to Vince, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he dope too though.
Yeah, but it's definitely an honorable mention for me. What's the name? Who's them niggas that made that song? Division. Another album that's honorable mention just got put onto that album. They dropped the best Toxic song ever.
I gotta listen to it again because that song, like, I think I listened to it around Too Many Women. Like, they didn't fuck with that song at all. So it made me be a little biased to it, even though I feel him. Like, even though I get what he's saying, like, even though like I'm a man and I understand, like, I just hang around way too many women, and like every time I play that shit around a woman, they just like, what the fuck?
That's because they don't want to hear them true selves.
Truth hurts.
Truth hurts. Yeah, y'all like Truth Hurts by Lizzo. Well, Truth hurts when you listen to The Division.
Yeah, that song. What was the name of the song again?
If I Get Caught Cheating.
That don't mean I don't love you. Ooh, boy, he tried to start some shit. They really like just was like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Women really disregarded the fuck out that song because like they didn't even make no controversy over it for real.
Right.
They just really was just like, nigga, what the fuck?
All right, so I got so I'm gonna end it off with that right there for our music. You know what I'm saying? Honorable mention. Do you got any more honorable mentions before I change the?
Oh no. Like Jid was a big one. I had SZA was another one in Future. I had to put them in there somewhere just to name them. But yeah, I'm pretty good.
All right. So real quick, I wanted to see that. Damn man, I wish I had more time with this episode. I ain't gonna lie with y'all because. Man, there's so much stuff I want to talk about, but I'm really limited on time today because I'm actually supposed to be going to work later on with my other job. So we limited on time. I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to cut this episode short. It is an hour and 30-minute episode already right now.
Oh, okay.
We definitely had a lot of good stuff to talk about, but honestly, I don't know. I feel like we could do like a
part 2, some shit like that.
You free tomorrow?
I'm definitely free tomorrow. We could do that.
Y'all tune in.
We'll get it popping.
We gonna do it. It's gonna be 2 people. Damn, I gotta edit like a motherfucker. Shit.
Hey,
all right, so
when they get to it, you gotta do it.
So we're gonna end it off right here. Sorry, but we it's just a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But
part 2.
We got a part 2 to this podcast. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna come later. I'm probably gonna drop them both at the same time. Maybe.
So y'all just hold tight.
Y'all
just hold tight.
Hold tight. So, but real quick for just now, I feel like we talked about good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Our top 10 albums. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all check them albums out. Even the honorable mentions. We would not steer y'all wrong. Never. D, you got any final thoughts? Any final words you want to say to the people?
If you're gonna get a BBL, make sure that shit look right. Cause they is out here exposing people. I don't know if they was meant to do that, but that was a wild time. And make sure you keep up with that shit. Cause it ain't just about laying on that table and coming out and popping out with that ass. You gotta maintain. So.
You gotta maintain.
Yeah. That's what I got.
This nigga funny. Honestly, right now, my last thoughts I got is 2021. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy.
Don't take it back that far.
Don't take it back that far.
Ooh.
2023, endless possibilities. Get that money. Self-care. All that stuff. Get yourself right for the year. You know what I'm saying? This is the year that we got to dominate. We got to do our thing.
I think we're going to do better by y'all this year, too.
And definitely we got plans for the show for all 2023. You know what I'm saying? I got more guests. I got other plans as topics, you know what I'm saying? And you, the audience, you know what I'm saying? Tap in to us. Don't be afraid to say something. You got your opinion on something, let me know. I'll definitely indulge in it, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, we got plans for the show. Make sure you follow me. Follow the show at Ignance Bliss on Instagram.
Of course, first and foremost.
Follow me at Justo_429. D, how would it follow you?
I'm on Facebook as DeAntoine Sermons. I'm on Instagram as Kill Jarvis. I just changed my Twitter to Chip Skylark. If you know, you know. God damn it. So yeah, we on that. And yeah. And if you got any questions, you got any concerns, interviews, you know, anything, reach out to me, reach out to Justin, man. Like we open to everything. And thankful to everybody that tuned in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate every single one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I had so many other things I wanted to talk about, too, but we're going to have to cut it short. And this episode is hour 25 minutes. I ain't going to lie. So we had a nice, good episode. You know what I'm saying?
Time flies, man.
Yeah, time flies. Make sure y'all also let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Give me opinions. I'm definitely not too shy. I'm definitely not shabby on opinions and everything. You know what I'm saying? You can't hurt my feelings. Yeah, that's it. Other than that, D, nice episode as well. Also, appreciate you coming through. This is Bliss Podcast. Peace. Love y'all.